Hey guys, welcome to BK's Daily Draw. I'm BK, and today we'll be doing a focus on eyes. Let's get started. So for today's practice, I decided to start with 6 face forms, 3 for male and 3 for female, and just start practicing on eyes and eyebrows and basically leaving everything else out. I just wanted to get a feel for how they generally are put together and how they should look and how I want them to look. Really just play around with everything and figure out what's right for me. So this first one was basically the kind of generic, angry-looking male eyes. I thought that was kind of a baseline and something that would be really prevalent in a lot of comics or a lot of cartoon kind of deals, and so that's kind of the first one that I wanted to try out and get a good feel for. I relearned something that I kind of knew pretty quickly, and that was that I tend to draw the eyes a little bit far apart. I know that they say the basic separation is an eye length apart, and that's always been kind of tricky for me, so that's something I need to work on, and luckily doing this on a computer makes it a lot easier to one, mirror everything so you have a perfect replica on the opposite side, and also move everything around as you please. And just as I'm finishing up this second one, what I really wanted to do here was give it a more tired look, and having it with no pupils or anything like that gave it that kind of like soulless, broken look that I see in a lot of media and comics and TV shows and stuff like that, that I was kind of interested in tapping into a little bit. And now for the third one, I kind of defaulted back into the angry eye look and wanted to give it a more shifty-eyed appearance, so I played around with the positioning of the iris and the pupil, really just trying to change it up a little bit from what I've had in the past and what I've done on this practice sheet. And with my 3 male figures done, I move over onto the females and start going down that line as well. Now this, I really wanted to make sure that I didn't make the eyes too small, because I do have a tendency of doing that with both genders, but for the females, they kind of tend to disappear because they're so small, and I need to focus on making them bigger and more pronounced as the main part of the face. As you can probably tell from both the male and the female sides, I definitely had a lot of trouble with the shape of the eye, and that was something that I had to redo and redo and redo just to find a shape that was pleasing and not too thin, also not too wide, and not too small or big. Just getting down the proportions of an eye is tricky, and something that I think this sheet really helped me get. Now the second female face, I wanted to kind of mirror the male face in that I wanted that soulless, broken, and lost look in it. So I chose to make it kind of a more anime style and completely colored in the iris with a cool gray and no pupil at all, so it kind of just looked like that kind of broken look that I seem to be going for. I don't know why, it's just something that's appealing to me right now. For the final eyes, I wanted them to be larger and more American, Western, cartoony looking, and also make them super expressive because of their size. So I chose this more rounded triangle look with the eyelashes kind of brushed off the side, and made use of those little reflection lights in the eyes that you see in comics or cartoons and stuff like that, just to give it some more innocent, neutral look or something like that. And with that, we're all done. Let's take a look at everything. So, like basically all of the studies that I've done so far, this was a really good way to kind of visualize what I'm looking for in eyes particularly. And I think that for the next couple of days, this is kind of the work that we'll be doing, is just going through the different parts of the body, different parts of the face in particular, and fleshing them out and just having only those on display. So maybe tomorrow I'll do ears or noses or something like that. And that's just going to be the next couple of days at least, until I have a relatively good grasp on all of the parts separately, and then I can finally put them together into hopefully what is a better face than anything that I've drawn thus far. And other than that, that's all I've got today. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you like what you just saw, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to this channel. We'll be doing new drawings every single day until February 2019, and it'd be awesome to have you guys along for the ride. If you have any suggestions of things you'd like to see me draw, you can leave those in the comments below, or you can tweet at me at BK's Daily Draw on Twitter. Thanks for watching, you guys, and as always, I'll see you tomorrow.